Today I want to encourage you to put your mental health first. I will discuss some simple ways to go about this. First, you'll need to understand what exactly mental health is. Next, you need to be able to recognize the symptoms of when your mental health may need attention. And lastly, taking the steps today to improve it. So first of all, what is mental health? Mental health is our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also determines how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. So next, what are some symptoms? There are a lot of symptoms of when your mental health may need attention. I will just go over a few today. But first would be pulling away from people or usual activities that you're involved in. So for example, let's say you just went through something stressful in your life, and usually every Friday you go out with your friends. But since this stressful thing happened in your life, you just don't really feel like going out. You don't feel like dealing with the public or even spending time with your friends or going out. You would just rather stay at home. Another symptom would be mood swings and low energy. When we have low energy, it is caused from not getting proper amount of sleep. And when we don't have proper amount of sleep, some of us can be kind of grumpy. We can be on edge or become easily irritated with things around us, which can cause us to be very moody throughout the day. Another symptom would be feeling like nothing matters. If you feel like nothing matters, then you know that your mental health is at stake and that you should do something to improve this and get out of that state of mind. And luckily, there are very easy things that you can do to improve this and come out on top and not have to feel that way. So, what to do to improve your mental health? Most importantly, seek counseling. Counseling is for everybody, and it takes a great amount of courage to be able to go see a counselor and take that step. A lot of people think that because they need a counselor that they're weak and that, they're not able to do this on their own, so they're weak. That is not the case at all. It takes, like I said, a lot of courage to be able to go see a counselor and talk about those things that are hard to talk about. I went through something very traumatic in my life about 5 years ago, and I had to go see a counselor. I could not handle it on my own. I had to go see somebody. And I am so glad that I did, because I wouldn't be the person that I am today without that help and without the guidance of my counselors. A really cool tool that you can use to seek out a counselor is a website called Psychology Today. It works just like Google. You type in your area and it pops up local therapists, psychologists, and psychiatrists around you. You can click on the people in different buildings that they service out of and read like a biography on them to see like what they specialize in and to see if it would be like a good fit for you. Another thing that you can do to improve your mental health is to eat healthier and get proper amount of sleep. Like I said before, sleep is really important because you need to have that energy to get through the whole day. And if you're eating healthy and you're getting the proper amount of sleep, you'll be able to handle everyday things and different stresses that come out throughout the day. Another thing is to stay active. It's really important to stay active and keep your body moving, whether it be just going for a simple walk, doing yoga, joining a gym. It can be any of those things. Staying active is proven to help relieve stress because it releases those feel-good hormones. Lastly, taking time to do self-care for yourself. Self-care can be anything that you enjoy alone. It can be giving yourself a facial. It could be painting your toes, painting your nails. It could be going outside and going for a walk. If you like to read, you could set an amount of time, like, okay, I'm going to give myself 30 minutes to read my favorite book. So self-care is anything that you enjoy doing for yourself, and it takes you out of your normal routine, and you just set that time for yourself alone. So today I went over what mental health is, the symptoms, and what you can do to improve your mental health. Just think about how much better you could be for not only yourself, but for your loved ones and friends who are around you. I really believe that if everyone put their mental health first, that the world would be a much better place. So, I challenge you to put a higher value on your mental health. Always remember that you matter and that you are not alone, and to always check up on your family and friends. Thank you for listening.